Hello everybody, Bodica here once again with another video. This video is my top 5 predictions for Jurassic World, which comes out in 2 days time, and it's going to be great. And my top 5 predictions are all my opinion and are speculative. Take them all with a pinch of salt. If you don't want to spoil the film for yourself or hear my opinion, make sure you go ahead and skip this video. Don't watch it, down to you, but these are all my opinion. Chances are I won't get them all right, but I'm pretty sure I'll get at least 3 right. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to cut to number 1. And my first prediction is that the Indominus Rex is going to kill some high-end predators. And by high-end, I mean apex. I mean things like the Baryonyx, the Raptors, the Tyrannosaurus. What makes me think this is that, you know, in the actual film, we've got the Spinosaurus, we've got the Indominus, we've got the Tyrannosaurus, we've got the Raptors. And to be quite frank, the Indominus has been created to be the new apex, the apex of all time. There's something incredibly intelligent. And it just leads me to believe that, well, the Indominus is going to kill, I think for one, just to get the Spino fans all riled up, it's going to kill the Spino. I think it's going to fight with Rexy, and I personally think they're both going to die in some way or form. I think it's going to kill at least one of the Raptors. At least one. I'm going to probably say 2 or 3 just as a safety net, but I think it's going to kill one. I think we'll get to the other, what happens to the rest of the Raptors later on. My second prediction is quite a lot of characters. Most of them ancillary or secondary characters are going to die. We're not talking the main characters. I don't think Claire's going to die. I don't think Owen's going to die, nor are the 2 kids. That's the only 4 that I think might be safe, to be quite frank. I'm going to go through quite a few of these. At the end, there will be the last one, which will have a spoiler involved, so I really do recommend, when I get to that, I'll give you a spoiler warning, okay? So we'll cut to that in a second. Okay, well, the first character that I'm pretty sure is going to meet their maker is the maker of the Indominus Rex, Dr. Wu, and I'm pretty sure he's going to meet his end either at the hands of the I-Rex, or he's going to be in the helo crash that we see crash into the aviary, and, well, that's my prediction for him. We also have, of course, Barry, the fellow tamer with Owen, who I'm pretty sure is going to die to the Raptors. I'm thinking he might, and just might, die to the Indominus, but otherwise I'm going to put my fingers on the Raptors and just hands down there. And the next dude is Hoskins, and everyone may know him from the game. He's the security guy, the big top brass, essentially. He seems to have quite a level head on him. He's saying you've not got enough guns and so on and so forth, but I think he's going to be in the helo that crashes. I'm almost definite of, is that he's in that helo. And I keep using helo, the helicopter that crashes into the aviary. I think that's how he dies, personally. Next up is Mr. Masrani, and I have a feeling Mr. Masrani is going to die at the hands of the Indominus. It's the thing I'm saying quite commonly, but I think the Indominus is going to be an absolute destructive force in this film, and I have a feeling it's going to absolutely obliterate, well, half of the cast, essentially. I think the Raptors are going to be responsible for a few deaths, but the Indominus is definitely going to be the key death dealer here. Okay, this part is spoiler filled, guys, so I do recommend clicking away or just skipping ahead just to miss this part, okay? And this is going into the death or possible death of the character called Zara. As you may know, I think she's a reporter that's attached to looking after the 2 kids, and you see her get picked up by Pteranodon and dropped into the Mosasaurus, a lake sort of area in the trailers. And there's been some speculation in the trailers. You can see her arm in the Mosasaur's mouth, and then they removed it in a later trailer. Well, I'm here to say it does seem to be the case that her arm was in there and she was in the Mosasaurus because of, and spoiler here, Jurassic World, the game, the Lego version, has shown an image out of her inside the Mosasaurus as it's about to close its mouth. So it does seem to indicate that, you know, she is going to meet her fate there. But I've heard rumours that Chris Pratt has said, just watch what she does. So I'm thinking she might escape from that situation in one way or form. Otherwise, she's going to meet a watery, drowny, suffocatey, stomach acidy death, which is just going to be awful. Okay, prediction number 3 is going to be a quick prediction. It's going to be quite a controversial one, but I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. As you guys may know, there's 4 Raptors, Delta, Echo, Charlie, and Blue. And they're going to die. I'm just going to be completely blunt. Everyone knows it's going to happen. I think at least 2 of them are going to die to the Indominus. I think one of them is going to die somehow else. I don't know. I think Barry might have to kill it before he dies to the other ones. And I'm pretty sure Blue is going to die at the hands of Owen. And that's my prediction there, because I think it's it's been building up to the fact that Owen's meant to be building respect with them, and the only way for them to respect him is him to seem more authoritative, more powerful, and Blue's definitely the wild card, you know, alpha that's his competition, so I think that's how it's going to happen, guys. It does beg the question though, because I've seen a few rumours online also saying that one of them might be an animatronic, and we're not talking about filming animatronics on one's computer generated and so on and so forth, but that actually one of them is an animatronic to like boost the rest of their trust towards Owen. I've heard a few rumours that I think it's personally, I don't think it's true, and I think that they're all going to die, unfortunately. And number 4 is what's going to happen to the big dinosaur that's not a dinosaur, the Indominus Rex, and I can say that's probably going to die to the Mosasaurus. I have a feeling at the end of the film, there's going to be a big fight between the Tyrannosaurus and the Indominus, and I think the Indominus and the Tyrannosaurus are both either going to kill each other or they're going to push each other into the lake, because the battle is literally at the water edge, and it might suggest that, well, the Indominus and the T-Rex might fall into a lake that's occupied by a very, very large prehistoric marine reptile, which is my favourite thing on the planet, Mosasaurus. And I have a feeling that either the Tyrannosaurus Rex is already be dead by the time it hits the water, or they're both going to meet their fate there. And I mean, they're both powerful dinosaurs. We're both aware of that. You know, their mouths and that they can close with such force. But when they're underwater, that's not going to count for anything against something that's built for the water. So I have a feeling both of those are going to meet their fate at either each other or the big swimmy thingy-majiggy in the water, the Mosasaurus. 5th, last, and of course final prediction is going to be filled with spoilers, or potential spoilers I should say, it's not all fact. So I will warn you there. However, it does seem to suggest this isn't going to be plot based, and what it is also is going to be after the credits scene, so I'll just forewarn you there. And that is that the Indominus isn't the only hybrid in this film. Well, I say in the film, but after the credits scene kind of counts. It's going to be Stegoceratops, and the reason I say that is there's been toys, there's been, you know, appearances in the games. I know that the Lego game, of course, does show, you know, the possibility of hybrids throughout, but the reason I'm saying that is because, well, the Stegoceratops is actually still out as well, which I'll show in just a second. And this still seems to suggest that you know, that it shows the Indominus and a Triceratops, or Stegoceratops, I think it was at the time. And I don't think we can get more concrete proof than that. I think it's going to be an after-credits scene. I think it's going to either be breaking out of its egg, wandering around the park, or, you know, just a quick little quirky little scene. So I'm looking forward to that, and I think that's going to actually happen. I think that's my strongest prediction yet. Okay guys, well that was my top 5 predictions for Jurassic World. The film's out in a couple of days, make sure you watch it, and if you made any other predictions yourself, drop them down below in the comments. I personally am going to be coming back to this video as soon as the film's released and ticking them all off, or crossing them all off, seeing what I got right, what I got wrong, and what I was at least close to. If you've enjoyed the video guys, please do drop a like, and make sure, if you haven't already, to subscribe. If you can, do me a massive favour and favourite the video. If you didn't like the video for whatever reason, feel free to dislike, but please, please, please tell me why. If you guys are interested, I'll be doing more videos like this in the future with other films and other predictions and other theories for things like the Marvel films, because I'm massive on those. So if you want to see more of them, please do tell me guys, I would really appreciate it. Anyway guys, this has been Vertigo, have a nice day, make sure you watch and enjoy Jurassic World, and ta-ra!